Hi my dear students, once again welcome back to Gurudeva online class. My dear student, so today we are going to discuss the one of the a very important lesson and the last lesson from the history part, that integration of Karnataka and border disputes. So in this lesson we are going to discuss the two important points. Those are the first one, the important stages of the Karnataka integration movement, and the second point, understand the border disputes that emerged after the 1956. So these are the two important objective from the lesson, that integration of Karnataka and border disputes. As you know that my dear students, the Kannada, it has history 2000 years, and the many Kannadigas, they have lived in the a various kingdom. But after the fallen of Vijayanagara Empire, the Kannada speaking part, it was ruled by the different kingdoms like Peshwas, Palegaras, Sultanas, Nawab and British. As a result, the Kannadigas, they did not get the freedom. They feel themselves alienated. For that purpose, the Kannadigas, they were decided to integration of Karnataka. So in this lesson, we are going to discuss the different stages of integration of Karnataka. Let us discuss one by one. In that first one, historical background of integration of Karnataka. My dear student, there was one of the very important and famous book which was written by the Amogavasya Nrupatunga. That book name Kaviraja Marga. In that Kaviraja Marga, the Amogavasya Nrupatunga, he was explained about the Karnataka. The Karnataka, it was extend from Kaveri river to Godavari river. And also the Karnataka, it was ruled by the many Kannada kingdom. But after the fall of Vijayanagara Empire, the Kannada region, it was goes to under the a different political system. In that, especially after the death of Tipu Sultan, the Kannada region, it was distributed among the 20 administration division of different languages. But Kannadigas had feel alienated under the rule of Marathas and Hyderabad Nijamas. Kannadigas fought to get under the one state or single administration. This struggle we can call as the integration of Karnataka movement. For the integration of Karnataka, first steps it has taken by the people of the Bombay Karnataka region. They have given more concentration to develop Kannada literature and as well as Kannada language also. And also there were many organizations were established which were supported to develop the Kannada literature and as well as Kannada languages. Among those, the first one, Karnataka Vidyavardhaka Sangha, which was established by the R.H. Deshpande during the year 1890. And one more important organization, that Kannada Sahitya Parishat. It was established on 1915 in Bengaluru. So this is the main intention, that to develop the Kannada languages and as well as Kannada literature also. And one more important organization which was supported to integration of Karnataka, that Karnataka Ekikarna Sabha. It was established on 1916 in Dharwada. These organization main intention that to develop the Kannada language and as well as Kannada literature also. And also the deputy Channabasappa, who is called the Tiger of Kannada. So he also supported to the integration of Karnataka. He established the many Kannada school in Bombay. At the same time, Indian National Congress Convention, it was held at Belagavi during the year 1924. This was also supported to the integration of Karnataka. Even though Gandhiji also participated in this convention as a president, and Gandhiji also supported to the integration of Karnataka. So in this convention, Uyalagodu Narayana Rao is singing a song, that Udayavagali Namma Chaluva Kannada Nadu, as a welcome song. So this was also one of the very important steps for the integration of Karnataka. Let us discuss the one more important point, that the role of newspaper. For the integration of Karnataka, the newspaper also struggle a lot. The few important newspaper like Vishwa Karnataka, Nava Karnataka, Vagbhushan, Jaya Karnataka, Samyukta Karnataka. So these newspaper they published the different regions, and also these newspaper were motivated the people for what purpose? Integration of Karnataka. The next one more important point, the role of literature. There were many poets through their books. They were struggle a lot for what purpose? Integration of Karnataka. The few important poets like Aluru Venkataraya, Shantakavi, Kuyampu, Kayyar Kiyannarai. So these were the very important poets who struggle for the integration of Karnataka. So these poets they try to motivate the people through their books. Let us discuss one by one. In that first one, Aluru Venkataraya. The Aluru Venkataraya, he has written one of the a very important and famous book, that Karnataka Gata Vaibhava. And also the main intention of Aluru Venkataraya that to reach the people Kannada glory and richness. And also the Aluru Venkataraya, by the seeing of Kannada position, he gave a statement that, oh no, where is Karnataka? Who would stitch the torn away parts of Karnataka into one? Do they have really such people? Pride them. And also Aluru Venkataraya, he published his famous book Karnataka Gata Vaibhava by his own amount. And also the Hyderabad Karnataka region people, they honored him, and also they gave a title to the Aluru Venkataraya, that Kannada Kula Purohita. So this was about the Aluru Venkataraya. The one more a very important point who struggled for the integration of Karnataka is named Shantakavi. The Shantakavi also, he was one of the great and famous poet. And this Shantakavi, to organize the Kannada literary convention, he was going to collect the money by the people. While he was going to collect the money by the people, he gave one statement that here is Kannada Dasa who is seeking along for Kannada. Kindly donate without delay. So the next one more important poet who struggled for the integration of Karnataka is named Kuyampu. The Kuyampu, to reach the Kannada glory and richness to the people, he has written the two important books. The first one, Jaya Karnataka Mate, and the next one, Ni Mettuvanella Ade Karnataka. One more very important poet is named Kayyar Kiyannarai. The Kayyar Kiyannarai, he was also struggle a lot for what purpose? Integration of Kasargodu with Karnataka. These were the very important poets who struggled for the integration of Karnataka. So there were many writers, poets, journalists, they struggle a lot for what purpose? For the integration of Karnataka. Up to here, what we discussed, that we consider as a pre-independence integration of movement. So now we are going to discuss post-independence integration of movement. So this post-independence integration movement, we are going to divide into the three important parts or three important stages. The first stage 1947 to 48, the second stage 1953, and the third stage or final stage that 1956. Let us discuss one by one. In that first one, first stage 1947 to 48. So when the India got independence by the British, during that time we are going to see the two types of political establishment. The first one, the British provinces like Madras, Calcutta and Bombay. And the second one, princely state 562. So during this time, the Constituent Assembly, instead of structuring the states on the lines of languages, divided India into 4 units called A, B, C and D. And based on these divisions, the 20 administrative divisions of Karnataka were redistributed into 5 categories. Those were the first one, Mysore, Bombay, Madras, Hyderabad and Kodagu. So these were the 5 important categories, and this was the first steps for the post-independence integration of movement. Let us discuss the second stage. It starts from 1956. So here the universal elections for the Indian Parliament was held during the year 1951 to 52. So after the elections, what happened? There was a radical groups. Those radicals group, they established one of the very important organization, that Akhanda Karnataka Rajya Nirmana Parishad, during the year 1952. Through this, the radicals group, they were going to start a satyagraha for what purpose? For the integration of Karnataka. So during this time, there were many people they arrested and they placed in the prison. At the same time, there were two important persons. The first one, Kengal Hanumantaraya and S. Nijlingappa. These two people, they toured the Karnataka state and they were going to motivate it to the people for what purpose? For the integration of Karnataka. At the same time, during the year 1952, what happened? The Andhra people, they demanded to the government for what purpose? For the integration of Andhra. So in the year 1952, there was one of the important, a great leader from Andhra, his name Potti Sriramulu. So he struggled a lot for integration of Andhra. And also this Potti Sriramulu, he did past 58 days and later he was died. So this news spread overall Andhra, and the Andhra people, they were going to start the revolt on government. Finally, the Prime Minister, he declared what central government has taken decision that to create the state of Andhra. Finally, the Andhra state, it was formed on during the year 1953. But during that time, there were many districts of Ballari, it merged into the Mysore provinces. So this was the second stage of integration of Karnataka. Yes, let us discuss the third stage or final stage of the integration of Karnataka, which was held on 1956. When the Andhra state was formed during the year 1953, there were many people demanded to central government that to create the separate state on the basis of their languages. For that purpose, the central government, it formed one commission, that state reorganizing commission, during the year 1956, under the chairman is named S. Fazal Ali. So that this commission we can call as a Fazal Ali commission. And also this commission, it has two members. The first one H.M. Kunjro and the second one K.M. Panikar. So this Fazal Ali commission, it verify and submit the report to the government. According to that commission, the reorganization of the states took the place based on the languages. All political parties, they accepted this Fazal Ali commission, and also they opposed the Kasaragodu merged into the Kerala, and the some taluks of Ballari merged into the Andhra Pradesh. So this was opposed by the political parties. The central government, it accepted the Fazal Ali commissions. Finally, the Vishala Mysore state, it came into existence November 1, 1956. So according to that, the Vishala Mysore state, it has following districts. Old Mysore state, it has Mysore, Mandya, Bengaluru, Kolar, Hassan, Tumakuru, Chikamagaluru, Shimoga and Chitradurga. The next, Bombay region, it has Belagavi, Dharwada, Vijayapura and Uttara Kannada. The next, third one, Hyderabad region, Gulbarga, Raichur and Bidar. And fourth one, Madras region, Dakshina Kannada, Kollegalu and Ballari. The last fifth region that we can call as the C state, it has only one district, that Kodagu. Totally 19 districts were there, but present there are 30 districts. Later, the S. Nijlingappa, he became the Chief Minister of Vishala Mysore state. But after the few days, Dr. Devaraj Aras, when he became the Chief Minister, he renamed the Mysore state as a Karnataka on November 1, 1973. For that purpose, every year, November 1, we are going to celebrate as a Karnataka Rajyotsava. So this was the final or third stage of Karnataka integration. Important point from this lesson, that border disputes. When the Fazal Ali Commission, it submitted the report to the central government, according to that, the states are established on the basis of their languages. But here the Kannadigas, they get the injustice because the many Kannada regions, they merged into the other states like Kasaragod of Kerala, Alur, Advani, Madakashira and Rayadurga of Andhra Pradesh, Usur, Talavadi of Tamil Nadu, Chandigarh, Solapur, Jata, Akkalakote of Maharashtra. So here the Kannadigas, they have more majority, but also they merged into the other state. Those Kannadigas, they uncomfort to lead their life, so that the state government and as well as the many people, they struggle a lot for what purpose, to bring those region into the Karnataka state, so that still we can see many disputes with these states like Kerala and Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu and as well as Maharashtra. Next, disputes between the Karnataka, Maharashtra and Kerala. To solve the problems between the Karnataka, Maharashtra and Kerala, the central government, it formed one commission under the chairmanship is named Sri Mahajan. So that commission we can call as a Mahajan Commission. The Mahajan, he was the Supreme Court judge, and this Mahajan Commission, it was established on 1965. This Mahajan Commission, it verified and submitted the report to the central government. According to that report, Akkalakote and Jata, it goes to the Maharashtra. Kasaragod of Kerala goes to Karnataka. Nippani, Kanpur, Aligarh, it goes to Maharashtra. But the Maharashtra, it opposed this Mahajan Commission because it expected more region. For that purpose, it opposed the Mahajan Commission. So we can see disputes between the Karnataka, Maharashtra and Kerala. So this is the unresolved problems for the central government. This is the lesson integration of Karnataka. Dear student, in this lesson we discussed historical background of integration of Karnataka. What was the role of newspaper and literature for the integration of Karnataka, and post-independence integration of Karnataka. In that we had discussed the three important stages: first stage, second stage and third stage. With that we had discussed the border disputes between the Karnataka, Maharashtra and Kerala. So we will meet in the next class. Bye my dear students.